respected elders, educationists, language scholars, dear teachers, dearest students, welcome. First of all, it is my kind request that those who have been subscribed our channel so far may kindly subscribe it. Dear students, in this class we are going to see the future perfect tense. The future perfect tense. What does future perfect tense mean? Future perfect tense means the tense which expresses an action. Completed at a particular point of time or before it in the future. Future continuous tense means the tense which expresses an action that is fully completed at a particular point of time or before that in the future. That is what this. Again, future perfect tense is used or means to express an action that is completed at the time of speaking or before it in the future. That's all. Then now see how. So we are going to see the pattern of the verbs in future perfect tense and its use. These are the things we are going to see in this class. Future perfect tense verb pattern: shall, will plus have plus past participle. That's all. Shall, will plus have plus past participle of the final verb. Video 120. Dated 29/4/23. Future perfect tense. Pattern of verbs in the future perfect tense. Three verbs are used in the future perfect tense. That is, I have already explained to you. The first verb is shall, will. Second one is have, and the third is past participle. The three verbs are used in present perfect and future perfect tense. The first is shall, will. The second verb is have, and the third verb is past participle of the final verb. That's all. You see. I, we shall have worked. You, they, he, she, it will have worked. That's all. This is the pattern of the verb. Now let us see the three forms of the sentences: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. Affirmative: I shall have worked. That is, I shall have completed. I shall have worked means I shall have completed. I shall have worked. I shall have completed my work. I shall not have worked. I shall not have completed my work. I shall have worked means I shall have worked means I shall have completed my work. Here I shall have not worked means I shall have not completed my work. Shall I have worked? That means shall I have completed my work? Shall I have worked? Shall I have completed my work? Question. That's all okay? I shall have worked. I shall not have worked. Shall I have worked? In this way, the remaining 7 kinds of sentences, 7 forms of sentences. We shall have worked. We shall not have worked. Shall we have worked? We will have worked. You will have worked. You will not have worked. Will you have worked? You will have worked. You will not have worked. Will he have worked? Singular, plural. He will have worked. He will not have worked. Will he have worked? She will have worked. She will not have worked. Will she have worked? It will have worked. It will not have worked. Will it have worked? They will have worked. They will not have worked. Will they have worked? It is future perfect tense. Again, I give the MC. I shall have worked means, I shall have worked means, I shall have completed my work. I shall have worked means, I shall have completed my work at a particular point of time in the future. That is the main thing you should have in your mind. Okay? So the pattern of the verb shall or will plus have plus past participle. So okay. Then let's some more examples. Let us see. SV. I shall have studied. That is, I shall have completed my study. I shall have studied means I shall have completed my study. I subject shall have studied verb. 3 verbs. We shall have studied. You will have studied. You will have studied. He will have studied. She will have studied. It will have studied. They will have studied. It's okay. SVO, subject, verb, object. I, subject. Shall have studied, verb. French, object. I shall have studied French. That is, I shall have completed my study of French. I shall have studied means I shall have completed studying French. I shall have studied means I shall have completed studying French. We shall have studied French means we shall have completed studying French. This is the meaning of it. You will have studied French. You will have studied French. He will have studied French. She will have studied French. It will have studied French. They will have studied French. Then SVO, A, subject, verb, object and adjunct. I, subject. Shall have studied, verb. French, object. Next year, adjunct. I shall have studied French next year. What does it mean? I shall have completed studying French by next year. I shall have studied French next year means I shall have finished. I shall have completed. I shall have finished studying French by next year. By the end of next year. Okay? We shall have studied French next year. You will have studied French next year. You will have studied French next year. He will have studied French next year. She will have studied French next year. It will have studied French next year. They will have studied French next year. It's okay? As we see, subject, verb, complement. I, subject, shall have become, verb, a doctor, complement. I shall have become a doctor. What does it mean? I shall have studied my work, finished my work for the work of becoming a doctor. I shall have become a doctor means I have studied the course of lessons for becoming a doctor. I shall have finished my study for becoming a doctor. We shall have become doctors. We shall have finished our study for becoming a doctor. Okay? I shall have finished my work. I shall have finished my study for becoming a doctor. I shall have become a doctor. it means that I shall have finished my work for becoming a doctor. We shall have become doctors. In the same way, you will have become a doctor. You will have become a doctor. You will have become doctors. That is, in the time coming, he will have become a doctor. She will have become a doctor. It will have become a doctor. They will have become doctors. That's all. Thus we have seen, dear students, thus in the future perfect and future perfect tense, three verbs are used. Shall I will, have plus completed. What does it mean? Future perfect tense means the action which will have got completed at a particular point of time or before it in the future. That is future perfect tense. That's all. Its use. See, its main use. The use of future perfect tense main use is only one. It is used by the adverb by. The main use of future perfect tense is one. Dear students, future perfect tense is used to express an action that will have got completed or that will have got finished at a particular point of time or before that point of time. Future perfect tense is used to express an action that will have got completed at a particular point of time or before it. It should have got completed at a particular point of time or before that time. That is the use of the future perfect tense. See, for example, now I am doing some work. Now I am doing some work. I will have finished this work. I will finish this work at 12 o'clock. 1 p.m. tomorrow. Now I am doing some work. I will finish it at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Then it may be expressed by using future perfect tenses. I shall have finished my work. I shall have finished my work by 1 p.m. tomorrow. I am doing some work now. I will finish it at 1 p.m. tomorrow. Then it can be expressed using future perfect tense. In this way, I shall have finished or completed my work by 1 p.m. tomorrow. That's this one example. This is the main use of this future perfect tense. Okay, see, other things, all these things I have explained here. That's all. This tense has one main use only. It is normally used with a time expression beginning with by then, by the time, by the 20th, etc. By the end of next month, Karthi will have been here for 10 years. That is, by the end of next month, Karthi will have lived here for 10 years. Vani will have completed 21 by the end of 10th June. About the end of 10th June, Vani will have completed, will have finished his 21 years. We are age of 21. We shall have finished all our building works by the end of next week. You see, by the end of next week, we will have finished all our building works. By the end of next year, I shall have got my degree. That is, I shall have got my degree by the end of next year. It is used for an action which at a time, given future time, will be in the past. See, it is used for an action which at a given future time will be in the past or will just have finished. Imagine that it is 3 March. 3rd March. And Valan is very worried about the exam that he is, taking on, 13th March. Someone planning a party might say, wait, better wait till 14th March. Valan will have finished his exam by then, so he will be able to enjoy himself. That is, somebody is planning for a party. See, Valan is a student. Now he is going to take his exam on 13th March. Now the time of speaking is the time of speaking is 3rd March. So on 3rd March, the person who is planning for a party says, now it is the 3rd March. Valan is taking his examination on 13th March. So if we do the party, if we celebrate the party on 14th March, Valan will be happy to participate in it. Valan will be happy and enjoy the party, because then he will, on 14th, he will have finished his work. On 14th, he will have finished his work. So he will be able to enjoy the party with us. See, dear students, see the past of the future. That is, see, what is the past in the future? See, the future also has a past. How? So, of course, tomorrow at 5 o'clock, an event happens. An event tomorrow at 5 o'clock, an event happens. Another events has happened. Another events happened at 4 o'clock tomorrow. One event happens at 5 o'clock. Another events happened at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So, as far as the 5 o'clock event is concerned, the event happened at 4 is the past. As far as the 5 o'clock event is concerned, the event that happened at 4 o'clock is the past. Are you able to understand me? It's okay. So that is clear. It is 3rd March. Valan is taking the exam on 13th March. So if we plan the party on 14th, then Valan will be able to enjoy the party with us. It is because by then, he will have finished his exam. That's all. Some more example. Note some more examples. See, dear student, I say rupees 1,000 a month. I started it in January. So by the end of this year, I shall have saved 12,000 rupees. I am saving 1,000 rupees per month. I started my saving in January. See, by the end of the year, I shall have saved rupees 12,000. Okay. See, another example. So Murugan looking at Veeran. Murugan looking at Veeran asks him, you have got rupees 3,000 from your father as your pocket money. How long will it last you? 3 months? Say, now Murugan has got 3,000 rupees from his father. Now Valan has got 3,000 rupees from his father. Now Murugan asks him, you have got 3,000 rupees from your father. How long will it last you? Say, how long will it last you? For 3 months? Can you spend the money for 3 months? Can you use this money for 3 months? How long will it last you means how long you can use it? For 3 months? Viren says, not a hope. I spend about 50 rupees per day. I shall spend the money by the end of 2 months. Normally I am spending 50 rupees per day. So that the 3000 rupees I shall have spent within 3 months, within 2 months. I shall have spent the money by the end of 2 months. This is the way. How the tenses are used. In any language, whether it is Tamil or English. In Tamil we are using variously, in English they are, but the meaning is the same. Whether it is English or the Tamil or German or whatever language it is, the meaning is the same, but the way of expressing the language is different. That's all. It's okay. My dear students, thus we are saying, what is future perfect tense? The tense that is used to express an action that will have got completed or will have got finished at a particular point of time or before that point of time. An action that will have got completed at a particular point of time or before that time is called future perfect tense. The tense that expresses an action that will have got finished, that will have got completed at a particular point of time or before it is called future perfect tense. That's all. In future perfect tense, three verbs are used. First one is shall I will. Second one is have. Third one is the past participle of the final verb. Okay. But its main uses is future perfect tense is used to express an event or action that will have got completed, that might have got completed at a particular point of time or before it. That's okay. Very, very important, dear students. This future perfect tense, where we have to use the future perfect tense, we have to use it. We can't use another tense for future perfect tense. So for recording future perfect tense or any tense after the 12 tenses, each the pattern of each tense we ought to have known. Then only we could rightly express the meaning of that event. Rightly we could express the meaning of that event or action. So okay. Okay, dear students, elders and teachers, I thank all of you for keenly and nicely watching the class of future perfect tense and its use. We will meet in the next class to see the future perfect continuous. That is the 12th tense that we are going to see. That is the last tense that we are going to see shortly. Till then, I wish all of you a very nice time, a very nice and sweet time. Thank you.